couple of months in on the Road Active Suspension system on the 2500 HD. Let's take a ride and talk about it. Thanks for coming along. Some time ago I promised you a review of the Road Active Suspension system that we installed on the 2500 and the general review. Oops, turn that down, there we go. Don't want to get, yeah, you know, anyway, pulling the trailer, hauling the car. Everybody knows that if you've done it at some point, you look for ways to make your ride smoother, safer, to equalize your load, all of the stuff that we do when we have trucks and we pull trailers a haul load. So Road Active Suspension was the system that I settled on based on a lot of independent research, as I talked about when I showed the installation video that I did on the 2005 2500. I keep saying it, I still think it's the best truck ever. Anyway, here are my impressions of it. After a 2,200 mile trip hauling the trailer with a car, it is hands down the best money that I have spent for that particular type of assist that I felt my vehicle needed. Now, I didn't want to, in fact, I'm taking the same path that I took when we first pulled it. My wife rode with me on that long journey, and we pulled out of the driveway. We literally had not rolled 1 mile when she made the comment that this truck has never pulled that trailer this well before. We had only turned 2 corners out of the driveway and a left out at the end of the street when she said that. I didn't want to say anything because I noticed the same thing, but I didn't want it to be the placebo effect. You know, you spent that kind of money on something, you expect it to be good. But here was an independent observer, my wife, a very critical, sometimes, independent observer, within the first mile, stating that there was a difference in how this truck pulled with the trailer empty, by the way, with the Road Active Suspension installed on it. So, with that level of comfort in mind, that it was not just me and it was not just placebo effect, we proceeded on the trip, and it was for us absolutely fantastic. The Road Active Suspension system works, of course, by keeping a bit of tension on the rear portion of the spring and acting as an additional spring, more like a helper spring, if you will, if I got it correct. It did raise the height. Now, the greatest thing about it is adjustable. Maybe not as easily adjustable as an air ride system, just by, using an air hose at the back, or if you're fortunate enough to have an onboard air system where you actually just hit the pump and engage one each individually. But with a little bit of effort, you can actually adjust the amount of assistance that you can get from the system. Go back to the installation video and you'll see what I'm talking about as I talk about that. But the point is, it's done relatively easily as far as I'm concerned. So the adjustability, the initial cost, the ride quality that this system imparted on the truck with the trailer was incredible. And that was especially true once the trailer was loaded. Now, having a 2500 and having moved the trailer with the car before, there is always just a little bit of sag. This time, the ride was absolutely level. Check out the photo right here, or the little clip that I have in the video. But you can see with the load on the trailer that the trailer and the truck were absolutely level. This made the ride absolutely remarkable. The control that this system added to the towing was phenomenal. Now, what Road Active will not do is it will not compensate for really poor roads. It will, however, change how the vehicle and trailer react to all the variations in the road itself. Stranger, you know, there's a Mercedes 550, the very car that we pulled when after I installed it, and no, it's not the same car, the same type of car, but not the car. If it is, my nephew's in town, he didn't tell me. Anyway, the Road Active Suspension system will not compensate for extremely bad road conditions, but will improve the ride quality of the vehicle and the towing, the towing action of the trailer that you were pulling. It did absolutely fantastically. Areas of road in Arkansas and Texas, and I understand, folks, all you road builders and everything, stuff takes time, but good Lord, y'all got some rough roads, okay? I know, all things at time, you'll get them fixed. But the ability of this system to greatly smooth out and help control the ride to us was remarkable. My wife was so confident in this system and how it felt that she volunteered to drive basically about halfway through the ride, and she has never pulled anything, never. And here she was for the first time pulling the 18-foot, the deck is 18-foot, basically about 24-foot total, including the top, but pulling a 24-foot trailer with a car on the back of it. She felt that confident in the control and the ride quality. So it greatly improves ride quality, greatly improves controllability, greatly improves comfort. One other thing that was a benefit, and this has been reported by some people who actually have the Road Active system, is that there was an improvement in fuel mileage. I can honestly say that that was true. Loaded and even unloaded, there is a slight increase in fuel mileage, not substantial, but enough to show a difference. I've noticed it just driving around town now in the 2500, as well as I noticed it on a second trip that we took of 1,800 miles. There was a noticeable and measurable increase in fuel mileage. So, driving a truck this size, anybody driving a full-size truck will happily take a fuel increase. So there was a fuel increase. Now, Road Active doesn't advertise that, but they do state that it has been reported. So I'm reporting it. Yep, there was. All in all, I am totally happy with the Road Active Suspension system. How it has improved the ride with the truck, both empty and loaded, even just running around whenever I drive the truck empty, because now it has become my daily driver when I do have to drive it. Greatly increased the control, greatly increased the comfort, greatly increased the drivability of the truck. So there you have it. That's just one person's impression of the Road Active Suspension. For this case, simple and easy to install, simple and easy to maintain, completely user-friendly. The benefits of using this system, the benefits of having the system installed, speak for themselves. There you got it. I'm almost at my destination now, so I'm gonna get out of here, get out of your way. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for riding along with me. Thanks for listening to me ramble on about this system. And if you're thinking about incorporating some type of suspension system to aid in your vehicle's towing capability, you should consider the Road Active Suspension system. This is Willie for the No Bucks Garage. We'll see you soon.